India are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Szoboszlai. And it's Azar. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fagioli. Fernandes. Knocks it into space. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! And again! It's there! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
St Mirren are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Caicedo. This is a promising build-up. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Van Dijk. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And Azar. Alexander-Arnold. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Fernandes. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Fernandes. Valverde. There will be a throw-in. And it's Fagioli. He's gone for goal! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Yeremy Pino tries from a long way out. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Posh. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk does well to get it back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's ambitious. 15 minutes till half-time. He'll try from distance! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Short changes him with that pass. Just about within shooting range. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Ball is over the line. And it's Fagioli. Knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. Fagioli. He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Showing great feet there. Oh, nicely intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Hazard. No outsmarting him this time. Fagioli. Valverde. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Camavinga. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Vinicius Junior. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
India probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
India are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So right back into the action. India currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Szoboszlai. Posh. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's well spotted. Fernandez. Posh. Szoboszlai. It's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found the way through. It's a throw-in. And this is Kane. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's in on... It's Kane! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Number 9, Harry Kane!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Fernandez, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and Pino! Alexander-Arnold engages and forces him off the ball. 60 minutes played. Tries to play it through. And he's decided to go for it. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with. Musso getting this one clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's trying to skip past his man. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
India choosing to make the first change. St Mirren with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Mbappe! That's going to go a long way. That has not gone well. St Mirren are looking to go forward now. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good effort from distance. So close to drawing level.
Kane really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Number 3 coming up.
Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 23, Dani Olmo.
India really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Kane. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. threads one in. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
That's rather hopeful. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Just 5 minutes left. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Dani Olmo just eases him off the ball. Can he get it? And the shot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Deep into stop it. Tries from distance. Now, it's fallen kindly here. And for a moment, time stood still.
They're avoiding...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Staff room immediately.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a India are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by... Getting up there! No, not the best of headers. Son Heung-min. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van Dijk. And Akanji. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Camavinga. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a throw. No joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's being shifted off it. Fernandes. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Messi. And he welcomes it in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Robertson. That's destined for the flank. Looking for options for movement. And here's him. And he shoots! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Corinthians are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish. provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandes. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Now, oh, a gilt-edged shot, and the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
He's looking wide. Fernandes. This is a promising build-up. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good spread. Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Valverde. Caicedo. And it's Camavinga. It's Camavinga. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Yeremy Pino. And he's let fly. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. And Jimenez.
Minuto de acréscimo.
That's really well cleared. That has not gone well. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. And we get things going again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Caicedo. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jimenez. That has been slung wide. Fagioli.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson gets into a good position. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Jimenez. Oh, that's fabulous. Well timed, excellent interception. Camavinga. Robertson looking to pass their way up the pitch. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Pino. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
India can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Fernandes. India perhaps contemplating their next change here. To Messi. And here's Mbappe, always goal side. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pino. And he's gone looking for safety. And we have our very first corner. There will be a throw-in. And it's Caicedo. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Fernandes. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Son Heung-min. He's got away. It's Son Heung-min! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's been taken short. And it's played in. Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. Finally the breakthrough.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Camisa 17. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 19.
Corinthians are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
He is through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has ended up in no man's land. Camavinga. Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries from a long way out. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Pino. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
India simply forgot to turn up with an attack, Peter, and that lack of cutting edge could possibly turn into something more serious for them.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Agradecemos a colaboração.